Up to 88% of adults over 70 are unknowingly accelerating muscle loss every single morning, and most of them have no idea it starts with breakfast. Have you ever considered, what if aging isn't decline, but a subtle signal your body's been sending, and no one ever taught you how to listen? Imagine this: stiff joints, forgetfulness, that heavy feeling in the morning. They might not be getting old, but gentle reminders that your body needs a different kind of start. My grandmother is 93. She lives alone. Her blood work, like someone in their 50s. No supplements, no extreme routines, just 5 morning habits passed down through faith, folk wisdom, and now backed by science. The first habit, it takes less than a minute, yet most older adults skip it entirely, and that might be why you wake up feeling older than you are. So if you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, and want to stay clear, strong, and grounded, start with your morning. Follow timeless wisdom. This video could shift the next decade of your life. Habit 1. Morning water practice. Before I brush my teeth, before I open the curtains, before I even touch my phone, I sit up in bed, reach for the glass on my nightstand, and drink water with just a pinch of natural sea salt. No green juice, no fancy vitamins, no trendy detoxes, just something most people forget. While we sleep, our body loses up to a liter of water through breath and skin, even in total rest. And at 60, 70, or 80 years old, dehydration doesn't just mean thirst. It can show up as stiff joints, fuzzy memory, dizziness, slow digestion, the things we often blame on aging. Most people reach for coffee first, but caffeine? It dehydrates even more. I reach for water, and within a week, my joints eased, my mind cleared, and my digestion became predictable again. Scientists at Johns Hopkins even found that mild dehydration can reduce cognitive performance in older adults by up to 30%. The sea salt isn't for taste. It provides natural electrolytes like magnesium and potassium, helping your body absorb water instead of flushing it out, like handing your cells the key to hydration. And there's more. In Japanese traditional medicine, this is known as morning water therapy. In Ayurveda, it's called awakening your life force. Across cultures, ancient wisdom agrees, water is the beginning of healing. Even more profound, Dr. Masaru Emoto's research showed that water responds to emotion. Water molecules shift based on the energy we project: gratitude, love, even anger. Many traditions believe water holds memory, that when you drink with presence and appreciation, you're sending a message to the universe. So tomorrow morning, when you pick up that glass, don't just drink. Pause, be grateful, and see what changes from there. And now I'm curious, what do you drink first thing in the morning? Is it water or something else? Share your ritual in the comments. I'd love to know. If this sounds simple, try it tomorrow morning. Pause, sip slowly, and tell me if you feel something shift. Habit 2, the code of morning light. About 15 minutes after I wake up, I do something simple, something most people overlook. I open the door and step outside. I don't walk, I don't stretch, I don't scroll my phone. I simply stand or sit and let the morning light touch my skin, especially my eyes. Even when it's cloudy, even when it's cold, even when I don't feel like it, I still go out, because this isn't just a habit, it's how I reset my body every day. Our bodies follow a rhythm, what scientists call the circadian clock. It regulates nearly everything: hormones, digestion, immunity, even our mood. And morning sunlight is the switch. Not light through a window, not the glow of a screen, and definitely not behind sunglasses. Real light, touching your skin, reaching your eyes, telling your brain, it's time to wake up. When I committed to this simple ritual, I noticed the shift. I slept deeper, no more afternoon crashes. My mind felt lighter. The anxiety, yes, we feel it at this age too, began to soften. And for the first time in a while, I felt truly present. Science backs it up. Older adults who miss morning sunlight are more likely to struggle with insomnia, depression, and digestion. One study found that a lack of morning sun can raise depression risk by up to 70%. Traditional medicine agrees. In Eastern healing, morning light is seen as rising yang, supporting the liver, calming the heart, awakening the mind. Monks, farmers, elders who live long and well, they all started their day the same way, by stepping outside, not to do, but simply to be. Just 10 minutes. No cost, no side effects, yet it reconnects you to breath, to nature, to yourself. So tomorrow morning, even for just 5 minutes, step outside. Let the breeze kiss your face, Let the light greet your eyes. Don't overthink it. Just be. Sometimes, your body just needs to remember what it feels like to be alive. Habit 3. Wake the body. In just 4 minutes, after I sip my water, after I greet the light, I move. Not fast, not hard, just enough to remind my body, you're still here, you're still capable, let's begin. This is not exercise. This is presence through motion. A simple 4-minute flow to warm my joints, wake my spine, and spark my breath. Minute 1. I roll my shoulders, forward, backward. I let my arms hang loose and swing side to side like tree branches in the wind. Minute 2. I raise my arms slowly as I breathe in. I stretch toward the sky, then lower them gently as I exhale. I repeat, not to reach further, but to feel deeper. Minute 3. I lift one foot, then the other, slowly marching in place. I tap my toes. I feel the ground beneath me. I remind my legs, you carry me. Minute 4. I place my hands on my belly, close my eyes, and take 3 full breaths. I feel the warmth rising in my chest. I feel the calm settle into my shoulders. I feel alive. It's just 4 minutes, but they're mine. And over time, these moments have become my morning fire, not to burn out, but to light up from within. So tomorrow, before the day pulls you away, give your body a chance to arrive. Just move, just breathe, and see how much can change before you've even had your coffee. And what about you? How much time can you give your body today? Just to walk, stretch, or care for your health? Share in the comments. I'd love to hear your rhythm. Even 4 minutes can make a difference, so give your body that chance. And if you try, come back here. Tell me how it felt. Habit 4. Protein equals strength. For decades, I thought breakfast was supposed to be light. A piece of toast, a banana, maybe some tea if I felt like it. I believed I was being gentle with my body, but in truth, I was starving it. You see, after age 65, your body begins to break down muscle faster than it can rebuild. It's not illness, it's biology. Aging accelerates a process called sarcopenia, the silent erosion of strength. Yet most older adults start their day with sugar and caffeine and wonder why they feel weak by noon. Now, I treat breakfast as a meal for my muscles. Every morning, I aim for at least 25 grams of protein. Sometimes that means 2 eggs with Greek yogurt. Other days, a smoothie with chia seeds, berries, and a scoop of clean protein powder. The difference? Night and day. I no longer nap at 11 a.m. I carry groceries with ease. I climb stairs without clinging to the rail like it's my lifeline. Why? Because I no longer let my muscles quietly melt away in the morning. Tufts University found that older adults who consume protein early in the day maintain significantly more lean mass and are far less likely to fall, fracture, or become frail. And here's what no one told me until I was nearly 90. It's easier to maintain muscle than to rebuild it. Eastern medicine has long embraced this truth in another form. Bua sang nina nu vua, trua nu thung dun, toi nu ke an mai. In many Asian traditions, the first meal of the day is considered the most vital, rich, warm, and nourishing to ignite the digestive fire and support long-term vitality. Warm soups with protein, congee with eggs, steamed fish with herbs. These aren't luxuries. They're foundations for resilience. And that's why I'm grateful to my grandmother for sharing this simple wisdom with me so I can have the strength, the energy, and the clarity to share it now with you. So don't wait until you can't get up from the floor. Don't wait until you need help with your socks or the stairs. Fuel your freedom, protect your strength, and do it with food, not fear. Because breakfast isn't just how we start the day, it's how we take back control of our life. If this habit speaks to you, try it tomorrow morning and share what shifted. Habit 5, the 1-minute connection. There's one final habit I haven't mentioned. It has nothing to do with your joints, your memory, or even your nutrition. And yet, it might be the most important one I practice. Every morning, before the rush begins, I reach out. Just one moment, one message, sometimes a short comment, sometimes a quiet thinking of you. Not to fill time, but to fill space with intention. You could call it mindfulness or even meditation, but for me, it's simply a pause, a single breath, a check-in with how I feel, a quiet choice to connect, not just communicate, to be present fully for one other human being. In that minute, I'm not reacting, I'm choosing. And that one mindful moment becomes the anchor for my whole day. Why do I do this? Because loneliness is louder than illness and far more dangerous. Studies show that social isolation increases the risk of early death more than obesity or smoking. And for older adults, it often begins quietly when we stop reaching out. So I make a different choice. Every day, one message, one moment, a reminder that I'm not alone, and neither are you. 5 habits, one morning, a different life. No miracle pills, no biotech hacks, no empty promises of youth, just quiet intention, gentle rhythm, loving repetition. After 93 years, here's what I've learned. It's not aging that breaks us, it's disconnection. Disconnection from our bodies, from our natural rhythm, from each other. But when we rise with rhythm, everything begins to shift. I no longer age in fear. I age through ritual, with softness, with choice, and I am not alone. Margaret, 78, Ohio. For years, mornings felt heavy, like waking up inside a life that wasn't mine anymore. But I started with one thing, water before coffee, then sunlight, and something softened. I started feeling like myself again. Thank you for reminding me I still matter. That is the purpose of this message. Not perfection, just presence. So here's my invitation to you. Tomorrow morning, don't rush into the day. Don't disappear into distraction. Choose one thing, one habit, and begin. Because you're not too late. You're right on time. Your body is listening, your brain is waiting, and your spirit, it's quietly hoping you'll show up for you. Leave a comment. Which habit will you try first tomorrow? Or tag a friend who might need this reminder too.